What's going on, guys? This is one of your favorite YouTubers, political commentators on the web, Policies, and welcome back to a brand new video on the internet. So I wanted to talk about something that most of the conservative movement has been talking about and what the liberals and the democratic media has been pretty much battling against, and that is Hillary Clinton's coughing problem, or as Donald Trump says, she's unfit to be president because she's just too sick. What happened recently that's really caught on, and when I saw it live on TV, and I'm sure when she was doing it, she knew it was going to really catch the eyes of the media, and that's when she was yesterday in Cleveland, Ohio, and before she gave her speech, after Tim Kaine spoke, she was coughing for a good 4 minutes. And this isn't the first time it's happened. The media has shown her coughing a lot in lots of different places, including in Florida, in Georgia, and even in different parts of the world. And the conservative media has really put out that they've shown pictures of her not being able to climb stairs, and pictures of her not on stage and not able to hold herself with different security guards holding her, and also showing her walking through a hallway with her bodyguard holding something that looks like some device that keeps her awake or alive or something, which came out to just be like a flashlight or something, although we haven't been able to find that guy that's holding that device for a long time. So let's go ahead and take a look at this video to see how bad the coughing is, and is it a real problem.
Cleveland. And I want to thank Congresswoman Marcia Fudge for hosting us. I've been talking so much. Every time I think about Trump, I get allergic. Boy, we have 63 days to go. Well, thank you. Whoa. Well, you just heard the next vice president, didn't you? In addition to thanking Marcia Fudge, let me also thank your great Senator Sherrod Brown. Also, excuse me. Also, 2 other great members of Congress, Tim Ryan and Joyce Beatty. And your mayor, thanks to Mayor Jackson. And I hope that Ohio will send.
Okay, so the coughing was pretty bad. She was coughing pretty much the whole time. She had 4 sips of water. I saw her take 1 or 2 different cough drops. Even her VP, Tim Kaine, in the back stood up to get ready to give her a cough drop until she was intercepted by somebody else. It really does sound quite bad, and I've tried to just think it might just be a temporary thing, or maybe she has a cold or a flu, but the 4 minutes of coughing is definitely an issue. But something that we have to keep in mind is that a lot of people have different small problems. Myself, I have headaches maybe once a month, and I have to just take aspirin to get rid of it. Some people, they have stomach aches just every once in a while and have to get rid of it. Hillary Clinton has actually been coughing for about 10 years, even in her early 50s. And the doctors have said it wasn't a big problem. She just has some throat issues. Just because somebody's coughing does not necessarily mean they're unfit to be president, or that they're physically unhealthy and cannot do anything, or that that person's going to die. What I really think it is just a chronic issue, but not a life-threatening issue, and it's not going to affect her performance. So when I hear the conservative media say, oh, she's on stage and she's coughing all the time and she's not able to live, that's just not true at all. She definitely does have a coughing issue. If you look back on her earlier videos when she was a senator and secretary of state, she's always had that problem. Just like many of you listening probably have certain issues. It might be diabetes, it might be a stomach problem, it might be a head problem, but does that mean you can't do athletic things? Does that mean that you're completely cut off from the world and that you're just going to die soon? Absolutely not. So I do think that the conservative media such as AMTV, State of Daniel, and all those other guys are really exaggerating her issue. Is it an issue? Yes. Is it annoying that she coughs a lot? Absolutely. Is she going to die from it, and will it cause her to be unfit for the presidency? Absolutely not. It's been blown out of proportion. People keep talking about it. And it's actually just really annoying hearing about it. I feel like when I'm watching the media, when I'm listening to the media, both sides, MSNBC and Fox News, they prefer to talk about the candidates' personal issues. What's wrong with them? What did they say that's stupid? Or are they sick? Or is Trump a lunatic? And that's really not what we should be talking about. The media should really be focusing on their policies by now. We both know that these candidates have a lot of baggage. They have a lot of issues. They both have been in business and politics their whole lives. So, and when they first started, there was no social media. So they could kind of do, both of the candidates have done a lot of back deals. A lot of them have made money doing things they probably should not have done. But both candidates, I would say, are not evil, right? So let's go ahead and talk about their healthcare policies, how they're going to fight ISIS, how they're going to change trade, how they're going to bring jobs back, what are they going to do about immigration, what are they going to do about education, what are they going to do about visas, what are they going to do about keeping America as the #1 country in the world. These are issues we should really be talking about by now. And a lot of these issues have not been talked about. And I hope when the debates start, we actually dig into these issues and stop focusing on stupid stuff. The media really likes to play that type of stuff, to talk about Trump saying something racist or Hillary Clinton coughing to death. It's ridiculous. These are the two candidates we have. They both won fair and square, despite the fact people say Hillary rigged it. She did not. And now we need to really dig into the issue of these candidates to figure out who we're going to vote for, who we're going to support, especially you guys that are kind of on the wall. Also looking into Jill Stein, who I do not think personally is a good candidate because of her foreign policy, and Gary Johnson are also people we should look into more. So that's my rant on Hillary Clinton. I do not think she has some terrible issue. I do not think that she's going to die anytime soon, that she's unfit to be the president. That's just not the case. So yeah, that's the end of my rant. I hope you guys liked this video. If so, go ahead and subscribe, share it with your friends, tweet it out, put it on your Facebook, tell people about this channel, get it out there. If you leave a comment, I'll definitely answer you back, as long as it's not crazy and just a straight up insult. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow with the next video. I'll be making some more videos mainly about issues really soon regarding trade and tax between the two candidates. If you guys like those videos too, let me know. And I wish you guys a happy and safe day.